wanna stay here with you. You are a angel, so I am a lucky man. I am a lucky man. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky man. 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 Seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a angel, so I am a lucky man. I am a lucky man. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky man. 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 I am a lucky man.
Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And Speedy Talk is a program for the youth. It's where we discuss different things that concern and affect the youth. And I am your host, AondoNase King James, but I'm not alone in the studio. I'm here with,
Beatrice.
Mimi Kwatuli.
and our focus for today is teenage love. Teenage love, yes. So today we are going to be talking about all those sneaky relationships that people had when they were younger, when they were in their teenage years, those ones that you did in the dark behind your parents' back without them knowing. And we are going to ask people if they ever did it and how it turned out for them, or how it's made them feel, and why they didn't want their parents to know. So we are going to be saying different things about teenage love today. And if you would like to call and tell us what you think about teenage love at any point in the program, the number to call is 090 36 48 5868. 090 36 485868. So Beatrice,
Yes.
let me ask you, were you ever part of the teenage love rush? Were you part of a relationship in the dark behind your parents' back, sneaking to go and meet that boy? Did you ever do it?
Yeah, I did it too, but
Okay.
not that like early in secondary school. No, it was after secondary school.
Okay.
And I had this boyfriend
Mm.
because my parents, even at that, like I was 17, 18, like that. But still yet, they don't want me to be in a relationship.
Okay.
So, so it has to be a hidden one.
It has to be a
They
hidden
do not
one.
know anything about it. I always sneak to go and see him. I'll be like, I want to go to my elder sister's place, so I will just sneak. I will spend like 1 hour at his place and then the other hour at my sister's place, so it won't be that suspicious. But
Okay.
yes, I did that sneaky relationship.
Okay. Mimi. Mimi, why are you laughing? Mimi, what about you? Tell us your own teenage love adventure.
I don't have any, but I had lots of crush back then.
Okay.
In secondary school. Most of my crushes then were like those actors or musicians, like I mean those people who watched Nickelodeon very well back then. Harry Danger. Harry himself was my crush. Was my big time crush. Even Justin Bieber too when he was young. I mean, Justin Bieber was everybody's crush. Yeah, so he was also my crush back then. And who again? This guy that acted Spider-Man.
Okay.
This is Zendaya's boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was also my crush.
Okay, wow, okay. Okay, for Mimi, she didn't really do the teenage relationship, but she had crushes. I think we can all relate to that one, especially TV ones. I think we can all relate to everybody, an actor or somebody or a musician. I think we had that one. I would say yes, same with me too. I didn't really I wasn't really in a teenage relationship like that, but all those crushes, all those musicians, you'd be like, this guy is so fine, he's going to be my future husband.
Seriously.
I've already married the person already. We are married already. Just that.
like me and Kiss Daniel. I've always dreamt of being his wife.
Okay, you're listening to Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and our focus for today is teenage love. We are talking about all those hidden relationships that people had in their teen years, all those sneaking to meet that boy, sneaking to meet that girl. And you can call and tell us about your own teenage love story, and the number to call is 090 36485868 090 36485868. Okay, so the thing about this teenage love and all these relationships, it can feel so sweet. You know, it can always be nice. Don't say I'm not speaking out of experience, but that one is come out.
No, but it's exciting. It's
yes,
very,
it's
very
always exciting.
Yes.
But then the thing of hiding, going behind your parents' back and all those things, doesn't Beatrice? Let me ask you, because I feel you have more. Doesn't it like bring a certain kind of fear? You're not even free to, you're doing something wrong. You have to hide to do it, so it's obviously wrong. But then again, you're still doing it again. So how would you explain that? It's wrong. I know it's wrong, but I'm still doing it. That kind of thing.
That feeling is always there. It's always there. As in, maybe you would want to see it like in the junction with the guy, and then maybe you just see your elder sister or your elder brother just pass. My mind will just do boom boom. Because I know that, my neighbor too, because those people are amiable 5 and 6. So it will be like, if I go home, I'm in soup. The rest of the thing that me and the guy will be discussing, but it will just be like, we are just talking. No, I'm not there. My spirit is at home. It's just my body that is sitting there, because I know that if I go home, definitely I'm in trouble. So that is how it is. You if you are even like, you cannot sit freely with the guy. You cannot like say you want to spend quality time with the guy, because when you are just with him, and then you'll be like, now is this time, now is going, or if I go home now is trouble, all those kind of things. So but apart from those things, when you sit and think about them now, it's just very funny.
Yes, it's
but
funny.
That time it was not funny. It was not funny. It was not.
Yes, so that's the thing. You'll be afraid and all that. So instead of putting all that unnecessary stress in your heart and all that, but these things is like, it's always funny. In fact, the things that maybe I hear, like some of my mates, they go to certain extreme to just meet that particular person. Like, why did you risk your life? Like,
no,
some of them jump fence.
But at times when you see your peers, they are doing this kind of thing, definitely you'd want to do it. You'd want to also experience how it feels like to do this kind of things. When everybody is doing this thing and then you're not doing it, you just feel left out. You too, you want to feel among, and you want to know how does that experience feel like. So you would want to go into it.
So another reason for some of that could also be peer pressure and seeing your friends and all that. Okay. You're listening to Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, And our focus for today is teenage love. And you can call and tell us your own teenage love story, or perhaps what you think about teenage love. And the number to call is 090 3648 5868. 090 3648 5868. Okay, so Mimi, all the excitements that we hear attached with teenage love and all that, and you know, sometimes it's funny because both of you are still young. People don't even know anything. Let me say, like, people don't know anything, but you're just doing your thing, and it feels so exciting for you people. But obviously, it has some disadvantages. So, what are some disadvantages of this teenage love? Because apart from the whole hiding and doing it in fear and all that, there are also disadvantages, because no matter what, you people are still children. You're still children, so there are obviously disadvantages, and you can tell us some. I know you've not done it, so it would be better to say.
Okay, I feel like some of those things leads to sexual activities because they are still young, and they feel like, okay, they are still young and they want to explore more, so they start to exploring other things such as sexual activities. And again, some of those children will become so stubborn, because when your parents are trying to talk to you, you are just proving to be very stubborn, like, I'm in love with this guy, nobody can tell me anything, nobody will change my mind.
Yes,
like,
on top of the world.
Because I've seen some of my mates back in secondary school, when their parents are trying to talk to them, they'll be like, they don't want to even listen, they don't want to hear anything, their mind is made up, and it's very, very difficult trying to change a teenager's mind, especially when it comes to love, because they feel like they know it all. So most of them prove to be very, very, very stubborn. And again, the sexual activity stuff,
yes,
like that. So
it
leads to all this pregnancy.
Exactly.
You see a young girl at the age of 13, 15 getting pregnant. So yes, those are the disadvantages.
Okay, Beatrice, what about you?
Yeah, like Mimi said, early pregnancy and also abortion. So most of those girls now is it the guy who is still young? Will he be the one to take care of the girl and the child? So maybe they will want to do the abortion, and then it might lead to some kind of complication if they don't do it. Some of them would even want to take local herbs, and some I've seen a lot who have lost their life because of abortion, and at a very early age. So yeah.
Okay.
And they do it by themselves.
They do it by themselves.
Yes,
no adults.
And even when they have serious pains, or with they experience this kind of how did she say, the bad conditions, they did not speak up. They just sit in silence. They suffer in pain and they end up dying. And maybe even when their parent discovered it, maybe it's too late.
Yes, exactly. And because it's something you were doing in the dark, it was hidden, so you will not even have that confidence.
You won't even want to tell them.
Exactly. You will not want to see the fear alone. You see, so that's a reason why you could have avoided it in the first place.
Yes.
You're listening to Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and our focus for today is teenage love. You can call and tell us what you think about teenage love, and the number to call is 090 3648 5868. 090 3648 5868. And we're also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Okay, so obviously teenage love and all that's not even something you even want to mention in the presence of your parents at all. at all. Like, in fact, for the average African parent, even 18, 19 is still young.
It's
Why should you even have a boyfriend at that age? Even
funny enough, some of our parents they were actually in a relationship when they were young.
Yes.
But they will not allow us to do
They won't allow us.
No, you see. So that's another thing again. So sometimes I feel that's another reason why it's hidden again. You're afraid to. But there was one of my mates that when we were in school, she was telling me about a guy that she was dating. We were in SS2 that time, and she was like, her mom knows, about the guy and it's okay for her. I was like,
Wow.
really? I was like, yes, her mom knows that sometimes
Yeah.
say if the guy wants to talk to her, he calls through the mom's
mom.
phone. Yes.
Hey.
So the mom will be like, okay, this guy called. Then she'll give her the phone. She'll talk to the guy. Or sometimes if he comes around, he will take permission from the mother. Like, ma, we're only going here 4 o'clock sharp and bringing your daughter home. That kind of thing. I was like, really? Wow. I was like, okay. You know that one?
I've never seen that kind of thing.
It really happened.
It happens actually. I was like, really? Okay. So you see, sometimes one thing that my mom tells me sometimes, she'll be like, if a guy, if he comes to meet you that I like you or something like that, you'll be like, no problem, just go and tell my father. Just go and tell him. If you tell my father that I'm interested in your daughter, that kind of thing, I'll agree for you. That kind of thing. So I feel that kind of that kind of relationship that my friend that I gave the example of now, there's no way that even if the chances that they will do any wrong thing are very low,
Yes.
and that one seems genuine to me.
Yes,
That
it
actually
is.
sounds like a guy that is truly interested in
Except
her.
if the girl wants to take advantage of her mom's kindness.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. But for her mom to trust her to that level, and they are doing it maturely, I think it's actually a good thing. But that's the thing again. Sometimes the trust isn't really there
It's
between
not
the
there.
parents and the children again. And sometimes some people say they don't even want to even try at all. Their parents are so you can't. Why do you even want to risk your life like that?
Like for
Why?
that scenario you made of your classmate, maybe if you check that kind of like in that kind of this thing, is maybe the girl and the mom, they are very close, and the girl, maybe she's free to talk to her mom about everything.
Yes, and her mom trusts her to a certain level. Yes.
But like for me now, before let me just say I mentioned a guy's name and then I said he is trying to, before I land at the two, they will start scolding me. Or if you like follow him.
Someone like me that even went to a single sex school self. If I cannot even date. Like which boy? You went to a single sex school, so where are you seeing boys from? So I cannot even try it. So I know sometimes you can eat. You know, you want to sometimes you be hungry for it, like I'm havish, me to have a boyfriend. But somebody like me, I was never hungry for I have those fantasies in my head. I would just imagine them, and imagination is okay for me. I cannot go beyond my imagination. I'll just leave that imagination, because with my strict parents and even my others, my siblings. And again, I'm not the type of person that goes out. I'm always indoors 247. So how do you want to see me?
Exactly.
I don't try. I did not try it too.
Yes.
My parents, especially my father.
And I'm not, please, if we should not quote me outside that AondoNase encouraged us to be having teenage relationships and be dating in the darkness and all that. Please, that is, I'm not encouraging that one. But you know the kind of thing, the basic African parent, they don't even, especially for the girls, they don't even want to see you close to a boy at all.
Not at
Even
all.
as you're 20. Even as you're 20. In fact, 22, you're not, it's like normal. Like, why? But after, sometimes they'll be telling you, do you know at your age, so person had children already, and you'll be like, oh, okay, but I don't understand. Like,
They'll start asking you, you don't have a boyfriend?
Mm.
Shebi, you should descend from heaven now.
I don't know, because I'm always at home 247. You guys don't allow me to go out. So where do you expect the man to come
he's meant
from?
to fall from the sky
Yeah.
and come and knock on the door and say, I am here.
But sometimes though, you want to actually blame the parents, especially
Yes.
The strictness towards female children, because anything that happens, they will not actually, the society will not actually look at the
Male,
boys,
yes,
female
so it's the
children.
females. Yes.
So sometimes I want to understand them, but the strictness sometimes is too much.
It's too much.
Just give me space to breathe. You see, even though you free me, I will not do it.
Me, I
Trust
feel
me.
I feel like that kind of strictness towards like teenage relationship and stuff should have limit though.
Okay.
Because I feel that at times if you are exposed early self is better than later on. And like getting like if you are exposed like not like that 15 16 at
Okay,
least
we
when
have
you're-
a call.
okay.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
I am Evangelist Peter Ovanya Chuluma.
Okay. Evangelist, what do you think about teenage love?
Oh, that thing is so funny. That thing is so funny.
Okay.
But you see, some of us, we started evangelism at the teenage years.
Okay.
Yeah. Like me, I started evangelism in primary 3, so we don't do all those things. We don't do it.
Okay.
But what confused me in that studio is that you people allow Beatrice to pour out her mind and you on the on the National King James and the Mimi are now hiding their own. That
No, we are not hiding anything, no.
all you people are saying the truth too. Wanna tell her this is the truth, don't hide anything to her.
Oh, we lost the call. Oh, Evangelist, if you can call back, that would be really nice. The number to call for anyone, if you have anything to tell us about teenage love, 090-3648-5868. So, Mimi, Evangelist is saying that we are hiding, that we are lying. I don't know.
Seriously, it seems like if we are hiding, oh.
It's like let's open up our hearts, let them see inside.
I don't know.
because
I don't know how to convince you guys, but I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding. What will I hide?
You know,
the
it's
fact that I
always
even went to a
normal.
single sex school service enough.
reason.
If-
No,
Sha,
they'll
even-
say
Even
no,
people that
even
actually,
the-
yes,
exactly.
because
They
my
had
mates-
boyfriends.
Yes,
though.
my classmates, they used to tell us stories about their
Exactly.
Especially
about-
if you seen day, I see things in love, like, hey, God.
How
One
about
of my
some
mates-
of them that jump fence to come and see them in the
Exactly.
Especially the boys, when they jump the fence to come and see some of the girls in the school, like, people can take risks, so unnecessarily, and they'll share this to bring food.
And that's the thing.
Some of us will eat.
Will benefit.
We'll benefit
Yes,
from
now.
it, so no problem. But me totally, I'm not really against teenage love.
If you can be responsible about
Yes,
it.
yes.
because actually there are some people who, like, they started as teenagers and
They-
they have grown together for so long, and they are married for years. They have
Yes.
given birth and stuff. So some of those teenage love, actually, they are kind of good, but I would not really encourage. I will not really encourage you, like, dating multiple times as a teenager, because I
Yes,
feel like
exactly.
if you have dated once or twice as a teenager, I feel like, okay, you should stop there. Maybe it's when you get to 18, because you're not fully mature, because you're just playing around as a teenager.
Exactly.
And
wasting your time.
wasting time, and it may lead to temptation.
Exactly. You can never be sure. That's when the feelings are high.
And that's when they want to start exploring other things. They want to
Yes.
feel like, oh, they are big enough to explore into so stuff like that. So if you're a teenager, if you have indulged yourself, like, in maybe in a relationship or two, and maybe things did not work out, I feel like you should just calm down. You should
Yes.
stop there. Maybe when you're 19 or in your 20s, then you can continue. But for those teenagers who are hearing me out there, those who are in secondary school, or if you are younger,
I'm not encouraging you to date though.
it's not like,
Seriously.
and again, it's not like I'm saying that if you're, it's not, and those who are in relationship right now, it's not like I'm encouraging you guys to break up or stuff like that. But if you feel like,
What are you actually benefiting from it? Like, what do you guys really know what you're doing? Because I feel sometimes they don't really know what they are
don't,
doing.
so they
Yes.
just go into it for the excitement.
Yes.
Just for the
but
excitement.
but it turned out to be good, because especially for those who grew up together. Yes, because some of this teenage love leads to marriage and stuff like that. So I will not really totally,
Condemn
it, because some of them actually lead to, some of them grew up together trying to understand each other, but at the same time,
Yes. For me, I believe the ones that actually end up to be something, it's when two mature minds are involved, when you people are not just really thinking like children. Yes, that's when it's actually. But if you're just doing it to try this one, try that one, be part of the gang and all
And
that, that's where it can be really bad. That's why I don't know. that's why I gave the example of my classmate. Like when she was saying, I was like, okay, wow, I've never actually heard of
And
that
again,
before.
her mom knew about it.
Yes.
Like there's an adult supervising the
Yes.
whole relationship.
Yes.
Okay, it's okay because you doing this in
Hidden, that's
in
when
hidden-
things happen. All that going to the dark, hiding, sneaking, that's
jumping the
that's when,
fence,
exactly,
doing what crazy things for love.
exactly. That's when all those things happen. Oh. So I feel really, but if honestly, if you, for the whole teenage dating thing, if you really know it doesn't make sense and you're just doing it in a way that's, I feel there's no point for me. There's really no
Seriously,
point. Yes, you can calm down and wait for yourself to be even a bit more mature. Yes, because at the end of the day, people are playing around from there, temptations, all those things. It always ends bad.
Yeah.
And for girls, I know we've heard it so many times before, but that's the truth. It's always worse for us. oh.
Yes,
Because you see that boy, he will continue going to
like
school.
he will,
oh.
he will go scot free, like
Very
nothing.
free.
Nobody will even look at himself.
And most of these young boys, they end up, okay, if the girl maybe gets pregnant, they end up denying it.
That's the thing. Even if they don't deny, do they have the money to even take care of that
even
child?
have
They
it.
don't.
Mm.
They
And so
don't.
continue their school, and some of them, the girls will know those. That's where their education
Yes,
stops.
it ends
exactly.
there. It
Ends
ends
there
there.
because some of them, their parents are so strict that be like, one pregnancy, one mistake, and that is the end.
Yes, yes.
I'm not going to sponsor you, do anything for you.
But some of these girls that are in this teenage relationship, some of the guys, they are not even like kids, so some of them are matured.
That is,
they are
yes, you
matured
gave
men.
a very good example, because I knew very well some girls in my school, even at just 3SS1, if you see the guys they are dating, like, hey,
Some of
God.
them feel like they cannot date their fellow mates. They are small,
yes.
small boys, bigger. And then these boys are just using you. You feel like
Exactly.
you're on top of the world. These guys, they are
They
more
will
mature
use
than
you
you.
too.
Yes.
They are more mature.
In fact, that one is even worse
That
for
one
me. That
is-
one is worse
yes.
because those guys, their eyes have opened by
yes.
far.
And they see that you are small, you are still innocent.
They
So
will use you even
They feel
more.
that you are too naive, and then they will
Exactly.
take advantage of
you, even
and those
more.
girls used to brag about it in class, like my
Yes.
boyfriend is not this smart. Hey,
It will
sorry,
be
oh.
like, me date my classmate
Date my
or
classmate,
date
date
someone
my
my
mates.
age. I'll be like, I will date someone that is like 10 years older than
Than
me,
me.
5 years older than me.
What
I
do you
cannot-
know? What do you And some of these girls, mostly the girls, actually, not really the boy, but most of the girls, they tend to even leave their house, leave their homes, they run away from home,
Yes.
going to stay with you. See a girl of 13,
Thank you very
15,
much.
you are leaving your house, like,
To go where?
go and
this
go
place,
and go and
oh,
scratch with a man. Don't you have your house?
Like, what happened to your house?
I don't know. Is your house on fire?
I don't.
No, when
That's
they
the
are
only thing that should actually, like, what happened to your house?
And you never end up marrying that girl.
You
Will end up
not end-
marrying you.
Exactly. And I've had many cases where girls actually run away from their house
Yes.
like that, because I don't know what those guys even promise them at all. Oh.
I know
They
of
will leave
someone
their house, go and
stay
stay,
with that guy.
be suffering their parents for no reason, and then they end up coming with pregnancy. And that guy that you went to meet, he has left you high and
He
dry.
will just leave you there. I know of someone that she left her parents' house but to be with her boyfriend, saying they are married.
Wow.
So they were like, okay, let's say they were married, and she gave birth. After giving birth, now the guy starts maltreating her, beating her and
see?
stuff like that. Was like abusing her physically. If you see her body, bruises and marks, scars, them some scars that will never go. They are like everlasting scar. There. Nobody told her to run. She still had to come back home, realizing.
That's the thing.
You see, she have realized her mistake.
Exactly.
Like
Okay, we have a call. Hello. Yes, hello.
This is Evangelist Peter from Guma.
Okay, Evangelist, you were saying something before your line got cut off.
No, I was just seeing how you people are hiding your own.
I hear it.
But the way I listen to you now, I know that it is true. You are not saying this. You are not lying. You are saying the truth. And the way you are speaking boldly, condemning the action, I know that you are right.
Okay.
And you know that thing is very bad. That teenage is so bad. You know, there was a time one young girl came and kneel down and say, he said, her last hope. I said, what happened? Is it prayer? I said, no. She was afraid of telling me that she's looking for money to go on to abortion. She just borrow and she have mess on her. Wonderful. Then I said, what happened to that your boy? And I said, the boy is too small, he don't have money. So why did you go into that action?
Why did
It
you
become a long story. In fact, I was even the one that go and expose her to her parents. Not only that, there was another boy too. This one is just always sing. The boy came and kneel down. I thought it's prayer. When I began to say, no, sir, it's not prayer. I say, what happened? Say, I should borrow him money. He want to do abortion, but no money. You know very well that I'm evangelist. That is why he's begging me. You know that other people, they cannot give him borrowing that kind of money. But as an evangelist, I will have missed on him. No. My own is even worse. So those things are not good. I hope, yes, and both those teenagers should be hearing what you people are saying now. Those things are not good at all. So thank you for advising them. God bless all of you.
Okay, thank you very much for calling, Evangelist.
Yes, so, and when I come to Makodi, I will bring that Mimi gift. I'm still holding it here.
Okay, she's still waiting for you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so Evangelist, he said, yes, he's agreeing with us, and the consequences of those things are really they're not good. Just imagine looking for money for abortion because you know the guy, he doesn't have money. Okay, let me not talk too much there. So you see, that's another thing again about it. So Beatrice, you were saying something before Evangelist called quickly
What was I
about the
saying
girl
again?
that went to meet her boyfriend, and
She had to come home, and now everything on her mom.
that's the thing.
Everything now is on her mom.
Exactly.
So, me, I feel that like the early, like being in a relationship early is not really bad, but do it responsibly.
Exactly.
And do it at like me, I feel that there's a right age for that. Me, I feel that being in a relationship when you are 15, 16, it's too early. 13 or is too early. But like 17, 18 down is better. Is better. But still yet, if you know you won't be able to like control yourself, it's better you don't even get into it. It's better you don't even go into it.
Okay.
Just like there is excitement though, like you would want to experience it, but just like be patient. Be patient and do it at the right time. It's better to do it at the right time. Like the saying is better late than never. So yeah.
Okay, so Mimi, what do you have to say? Your last words?
Okay, so I will not really like condemn this teenage love, like I said, because some people they started their relationship right from when they were young, and they have grown together for years. You know, they have done a lot together, and they end up getting married and stuff like that. And as a teenager, if you want to be in a relationship, I feel like you should, you tell your parents.
Exactly.
So somebody, maybe it may not be your parents. If you have an elder sister, elder brother, or uncle,
exactly,
auntie,
it doesn't have to be hidden.
Just tell somebody so that the person will know. The person will have an idea of what's going on. Because I cannot, like, I don't have the power to totally stop teenage love, because it's really hard.
You can't.
Convincing them.
Possible.
It's very hard. So because I cannot advise you to break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, but I just feel like, okay, if you guys are dating, because it's hard, confident to break up and stuff like that. But you guys, if especially those who have strict parents, you don't want your parents to know about it. So I feel like if you don't want your parents to know about it, just don't try your possible best. Don't involve in any sexual activity.
Yes.
If you know if you want to stay together, if you know you guys want to still date and you don't want to tell your parents and stuff like that, just do the right thing. Don't involve in sexual activity. And I feel like if that person actually truly loves you, the person can wait for you to when you are right, when you are in your when you have reached the right age of relationship, whereby you can be open to your parents about it, and okay, your parents are cool with it. Because if that person, if that boy or girl actually likes you, if you feel that you guys are for each other,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you guys can wait till a certain age, then you can tell your parents about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say.
Me, I will not
Exactly.
support that. Telling your parents because it's African parents.
Actually, yes, if your parents are cool with it, okay, good and fine. But do not take advantage of their kindness just because they
Yes.
allow you to date this person. Doesn't mean that you start behaving, doing all manner of rubbish and stuff like that.
Me, I prefer like to tell like my elderly ones or my aunties, some kind of favorite aunties and uncles like that. It's better to tell them than to tell your parents.
That's why I said
That is
some
for
people
me.
cannot tell their parents, so they have to tell
Some
like somebody
parents
else.
and they will not even want to listen to anything concerning that.
Listen, will you even dare? Will you? What gave you the audacity to go and meet them?
Exactly.
For that? So you cannot even dare itself.
But in essence, just let someone know. Just let somebody know that this is what is going on, so that if eventually something happens and there's somebody that knows, and somebody might back you or something like that, and somebody
Exactly.
might give you advice. Definitely you need advice. Somebody might
Exactly.
be advising you, so just let someone know. Yes.
And don't do things that adults are doing.
Don't
You
do
can
things that
Exactly.
adults are doing.
you can see small children.
Yes.
Don't feel like you are grown. You are
Exactly.
big. You have started growing, stuff like that. You are experiencing puberty and stuff. You are not grown, no. You are still very small. Because even me at my age, I'm still like a baby in my mom's eyes.
Seriously, even me
Because
too.
I cannot do some kind of things, especially when I'm living under their roof. So
Exactly. That's the part. Exactly. So I think for me, I would say if it has to be completely hidden, then there's no point doing it at all. Exactly.
There's no point.
Because if you get in trouble and it's hidden, who will be there to help you? So if you have to do it hidden, there's no need to do it at all. And we've come to the end of Speedy Talk today, and our focus has been teenage love. And we'll see you for Speedy Talk again on Friday by 3 p.m. I've been your host, AondoNase King James, together with
Ujo Beatrice.
Mimi Kwatile.
and coming up at 4 is the Speed Lane. So stay tuned. We in the studio are saying bye.
Hello, my cutie. Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over.